there's a rematch clause, people. So get ready for 2 fights. But yes, and after I beat him the second time, I probably would ask the WBA to let me go up to 140.
It's a waste. Till y'all prove yourself to, you feel me? That's what, to me.
Clearly in there, man. I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the. I've been telling y'all that.
Roach wastes no time calling for a rematch with Gervonta. Tank Lamont Roach isn't wasting any time making his intentions clear after reportedly securing a long-awaited rematch with Gervonta Tank Davis, the reigning WBA super featherweight champion. Determined to settle the score following their controversial draw, Roach has taken to social media and interviews to express his confidence and unwavering focus. With fight fans buzzing about the potential showdown, Roach is ready to prove he has what it takes to dethrone Davis and cement his place in boxing history.
I just so happen to be a boxing fan that the fact that I do watch him fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really like boxing.
Are you open to immediate rematch?
In my contract, immediate rematch was signed. I signed for the immediate rematch when I signed for the first fight.
Right.
Just in case he lost or just in case it was a draw.
So when you got a rematch clause, how long we taking?
It's up to the A side and when they want to fight. So I'm thinking it's going to be soon. I'm hoping it's going to be soon. Let's say that.
What is soon to you? When you say soon to me, I'm thinking a month.
I'm thinking July.
I'm thinking July for sure.
Controversial Draw Fuel's rematch demands Roach has been vocal about his desire for a rematch after their disputed majority draw on March 1st at Brooklyn's Barclays Center. The scorecards reflected the close nature of the bout. One judge gave Davis the edge at 115 to 113, while the other two scored it 114 to 114, leaving the outcome unresolved. A pivotal moment came in the 9th round when Davis took a knee after a sharp jab from Roach. However, the referee refused to count it as a knockdown, instead citing grease in Davis's eyes. Davis later explained that his recently styled hair had been treated with grease, which mixed with sweat and temporarily blurred his vision. "I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and she put grease in it. When I started sweating, it burned my eyes," Davis explained. Believing he had done enough to win, Roach immediately demanded a rematch. "I want to be a multi-division world champion, and this fight will help solidify my legacy," he declared.
Guy from a division lower moves up and gives Tank Davis his toughest fight. I thought beating him on the inside, making him miss, putting offense behind defense after making him miss, being more active. Obviously, Tank's going to have the edge in power. Tank is going to have the edge in power strikes. I think ultimately the stats spoke to that. I don't think that this was a disaster. I think it'd be strong to call it a disaster. The fight was not great up front. The fight was not great in the middle, but it was very good. And not amazing, but definitely very good down the stretch. Results are fair. I think they're fair. I think 115, 113 in either direction is probably okay. For Lamont Roach, his stock goes up, I think, a significant amount, given how he was able to push Tank, land on Tank, make this the toughest fight of Tank's 31 pro fight career by far. I think he did himself a lot of favors. What are we going to do with Tank Davis now? I mean, it's not like he looked bad. Some of you guys had pointed out he might have had an injury somewhere around that 6th round. He didn't mention it to BC, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have it.
Roach hints at possible overturn of decision, adding fuel to the controversy. Roach took to social media with a cryptic but confident message. "Word round the block, y'all favorite fighter Finney 30-1, not 30-0. 2xx2 division champ." The tweet quickly gained traction among boxing fans, sparking speculation that an official review could overturn the result, potentially putting a blemish on Davis's undefeated record.
Gervonta Davis gets a controversial draw against Lamont Roach. 2025 NYC. Both men start the fight wrapped in caution tape while downloading using their powerful Intel Core processors. Tank then begins playing a game of Tom and Jerry as he scurries around the ring, baiting Roach to chase him. Lamont soon starts landing sharp counters as he times Tank, who's dropping low. But Gervonta's cannon straight left soon finds its way home like it's using Google Maps. However, Roach also continues touching Tank with counters during their exchanges. But the Baltimore native's straight left keeps repeatedly connecting like AT&T, walloping Lamont as he angles around him with the geometric brilliance of Pythagoras. By round 6, though, Davis is taking control by investing in the breadbasket like he's a Stella Doro stockholder, while also cracking Roach's Liberty Bell like they're in Philly. But at this point, Lamont's titanium-dipped chin is rearing its head. They then jump in the phone booth like Clark Kent, which sees Roach land 4 buckshots to every one of Gervonta's grenades. Lamont proceeds to impose his will and tenacity as Tank stays mostly frozen in his earmuff guard. Roach then lands a stun gun counter that resets Davis like a Windows 95 reboot. The DMV natives begin trading liver damage like they're passing around a fifth of Everclear. In round 8, Lamont detonates an atom bomb counter that blasts Tank backwards like he ran face first into an electric fence. The fight then steps into the Twilight Zone in the next round as Tank willingly takes a knee like he's proposing. The ref then begins counting. Tank then immediately gets up to have his face wiped. Shockingly, the ref stops the count and informs the judges it's not a knockdown, baffling everyone as taking a knee must...
Performance for sure. I'm definitely happy with my performance. I'm just a little frustrated with the scorecards. I thought I should have won. And I thought I should have won a competitive fight. I think I did what I needed to do necessary to bank the rounds, and even without the knee, that should have been a knockdown. So, I don't think there's any excuse for me not to win tonight, but that's just how the cookie crumbled.
There's a few things I want to dissect about the fight. Let's just start off with the beginning. It seemed like a little bit of a cagey opening on both behalves, both of you just trying to figure each other out. What was your initial thoughts of those first 3, 4, 5 rounds whilst you were both getting to grips with each other?
Just getting the information, seeing how he reacted to certain stuff. I'm pretty sure he was trying to do the same thing. And he's an excellent fighter. He's undefeated for a reason. But a 97% knockout, I mean, it ain't that no more. But you know what I'm saying? But with a 90% knockout ratio and everything like that, it take a little thinking in there. It's a thinking man's game, especially when it's on that type of level. So that's what I went out there and did.
I was in the hotel last night and I was talking to Roberto about the fight, and he said to me, it's incredibly important that you throw with Tank, and it was a conversation he was having with your team that you don't just sit and wait and try and counter, you throw with him, and you certainly did that. You stood there in the pocket, you traded with him, and he also reminded me of when we did our interview earlier in the week at the workouts. You said you can't fear somebody like Tank, you have to let him know that you're going there to win. Talking about those moments in the pocket, trading with him, what was going through your mind and why you felt in those moments it was the right thing to do?
Honestly, that's how I train. I feel like one of my strong points is exchanging in the pocket. I have a very good eye, very good defense. I'm able to counter and return shots, and I think that's what I did very well.
Davis downplays immediate rematch, focuses on other fights despite Roach's relentless push. Davis has dismissed the idea of an immediate rematch. While he acknowledges Roach's skill and toughness, he insists he did enough to secure the win and is looking ahead to other matchups. This stance has only made Roach more determined, as he continues to press for another shot at the title, convinced their unfinished business needs to be settled. Meanwhile, the controversy surrounding their fight has escalated, with the New York State Athletic Commission now officially reviewing the outcome. According to Boxing Kingdom, technical difficulties initially prevented the commission from properly assessing the 9th round incident, where Davis took a knee, an event many believe should have been ruled a knockdown in Roach's favor.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure, but hopefully we could get it before. Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
What is?
You might see it in a minute.
even without the knee, that should have been a knockdown. I thought I should have won a competitive fight. I think I did what I needed to do necessary to bank the rounds. I'm just a little frustrated with the scorecards. I thought I should have won.
And a round going on. So Gervonta Davis backs up, takes a knee, momentarily knee, runs to the corner. Obviously, we now know it was Reese that he said was burning his eye, gets it wiped off. Steve Willis, referee, comes over. I don't really know if he was ready to administer a count. I think he was very confused.
He started the count, Lewis.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. For me, I don't like. I don't. Did he say? Because I was trying to look at the
He
video.
sent. So first of all, if you back up before Gervonta Davis took the knee, you had Lamont Roach firing 3 punches. A right hand. I watched it like 1,000 times in the last couple of days. He threw a right hand and he threw 2 quick left hands behind it.
New York Commission investigates as Davis hints at retirement. The drama took another turn when Boxing Kingdom reported. The controversy continues. The New York Commission is reviewing the result of Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach. They stated that technical difficulties prevented a real-time review of the no-knockdown call. Roach believes the result could be overturned in his favor. This rematch just got even bigger. Amidst the growing debate, Davis has revealed he is contemplating retirement, citing a desire to focus on his mental health and personal growth. The undefeated champion admitted that boxing has instilled an aggression in him that he hopes to shed, particularly as a father of 2 daughters. "I want to do therapy. I want everything out of me so that I'll never think about fighting again," Davis shared, hinting at a potential departure from the sport. However, before stepping away, he has made it clear that he still wants to face some of the biggest names in boxing. Fighters on his radar include Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and Teofimo Lopez, opponents who could further cement his legacy as one of the greats of his generation.
So realistically, how much longer do you see yourself being a fighter? How many more years you think?
It depends. I got some people I want to get.
Like who?
I don't want to say their names, but
just say yes or no. Haney?
Yes.
Lomachenko?
Yes.
Teofimo?
Yes. Not really so much Teofimo.
Not so much. How come?
Cause it's like, I don't know. Just he ain't really like. I mean, if the fight like prevents itself, then yeah. But other than that,
it's not on your list.
It's not on my. He's not.
Kambosos? No. Is there anyone I'm missing, or is that it?
Yeah, but I don't want to say his name.
Shakur?
Yeah.
That's another one.
What was going through your mind when you heard the decision?
Nobody like a draw, you know, from a guy that get knockouts and things like that. But it's cool. I feel like if we fight again, I could do more, and I should have did more. I was lost in the. I lost track in the rounds. That's why we need what is it called? Yeah, man. I didn't know what round it was. Facts.
Tank Eric Blum from DailyMail.com. First off, your coach just said, can you confirm, did you get your hair done 2 days before the fight?
Yeah. I ran water over it today, but I must ain't do it enough.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring? And was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on? And
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning, and you know, like you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than But I didn't really know that you can like get disqualified for all that, or like when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know. It's cool.
Do you want that rematch next? And if so, how likely it is that we're to see that fight happen again this year?
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure, but hopefully we could get it before. Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
What is?
You might see it in a minute. You definitely might see it in a minute.
The ninth round controversy divides boxing fans. Davis has finally addressed the ninth round controversy, maintaining that the knee he took was not the result of a clean punch, but rather due to impaired vision from the hair grease. His explanation has drawn mixed reactions. Some argue that regardless of the cause, the moment should have been ruled a knockdown. Others believe the referee made the right decision by not counting it. The debate continues to rage on among fans and analysts.
What the hell happened to Gervonta Tank Davis, huh? He got some grease in his hair. It was the lady that she put too much grease in my hair, and that's the reason why I took a knee. I ain't lying to y'all. Why y'all booing me for? Y'all remember the movie Coming to America? Was Gervonta Tank Davis using the Soul Glow? It's just a Soul Glow, feeling all so silky smooth. Just let it shine through, baby. That gotta be one of the most embarrassing moments in boxing history. How the hell you go down saying that the grease? Know what happened? That the grease. Stop! It's not funny. Why y'all booing me? I'm telling you the truth. That woman put a lot of grease in my hair. Yo, damn Tanky. Tanky, come on now.
What's next? Let's hear from you. With the controversy still swirling, should Gervonta Davis grant Lamont Roach an immediate rematch, or did he do enough to secure the win? Could the New York Commission's review alter the official outcome? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.